Good day, Grade 5 learners of Davao de Oro. Welcome to another exciting lesson here in TV Eskwela, School Television Broadcast in English 5. I am teacher Trisha Fajardo Sison from Nabunturan Central Elementary School SPED Center of Nabunturan West District, and I will be your teacher in today's class. Before starting our class, let me remind you of some important rules as we go on with this lesson. 3 simple letters for 3 simple rules. Let me hear you say it. R, F, E. R. Refrain from doing things that will distract you from this class. F. Focus on the lesson and on the lesson only. And lastly, letter E. Enjoy the lesson till the end. Now remember, R, F, E. Refrain, focus, and enjoy! Make sure to have with you the following: your English 5 module, your pen, and your notebook so you can jot down notes from the lesson. Our lesson for today is about composing clear and coherent sentences using correct modals. And by the end of this session, you are expected to identify common modals in sentences, familiarize with the meanings and the functions of modals, and lastly, compose clear and coherent sentences using modals. We will play a game called Who Am I? Look at the pictures on the screen and try to guess who and what are the professions of the picture shown. Are you ready? Let's go! Number 1. I must protect the people from criminals. I must protect the people from criminals. Who am I? And the answer is very good. He is a policeman. Now let's try number 2. I can prepare and cook delicious dishes. I can prepare and cook delicious dishes. Who am I? Start guessing. Right, she is a chef. Number 3. I will put out the fire and rescue those in need. I will put out the fire and rescue those in need. Who am I? Yes, he is a firefighter. Now, number 4. Here we go. I should cure the sick and help them become healthy again. I should cure the sick and help them become healthy again. Who am I? Correct. She is a doctor. Last but not the least, number 5. I shall teach the learners and help them become educated. I shall teach the learners and help them become educated. Who am I? You got it! She is a teacher. How many correct answers did you get? Great! Now we will practice some more activities. We will answer another activity. Using the following sentences, identify the verbs or action words in every sentence. Let us read the directions first. Read the sentences carefully and identify the verb in each sentence. Write your answers in your notebook. Number 1. I must protect the people from criminals. I must protect the people from criminals. And the verb is protect. Number 2. I can cook delicious dishes. I can cook delicious dishes. And the answer is cook. Number 3. I will put out the fire and will rescue those in need. I will put out the fire and will rescue those in need. And the verbs are put and rescue. Number 4. I should cure the sick and help them become healthy again. I should cure the sick and help them become healthy again. And the answers are cure and help. Number 5. I shall teach the learners for them to become educated. I shall teach the learners for them to become educated. And the verb is teach. Now let us review the sentences from our activity and try to observe the words that comes before the verb. What are these words? Must, can, will, should, and shall. Great! Now these words are called modals. What do you think are the functions of these words in a sentence? We will learn about this on our lesson today. Open your modules on page 4 and let us learn more about modals and their functions on sentences. From the previous examples, you already know that modals are placed before the verb in a sentence. Modals are always followed by the base form of the verb. From the examples on your module, there are 9 common types of modals. And these are can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. Modals are helping verbs used with a principal or main verb. They are used to express permission, ability, obligation, possibility, probability, strong belief, and many others. The modal can is used to express a present ability or an ability that still exists. For example, I can cook rice by myself. Mars can sing high notes. The modal could is used to express a past ability or an ability that only existed in the past. For example, we could attend a party before the pandemic. There could be a tsunami after a tremendous earthquake. May is used to express a possibility and ask for permission. For example, the LPA may turn into a typhoon. May I use the bathroom? Must is used to express a necessity, a strong obligation, or something very important. For example, the patient must take the medicine now. You must wear a helmet when riding a motorcycle. The modal shall is used to express a future action that must be fulfilled by the doer of the action. For example, Mother told me, you shall clean the room. The contestants shall write their complete name in the official entry form. The modal should is used to give an advice or suggestion. For example, you should wear a jacket when going out very early in the morning. We should save for our future. Remember, modals are helping verbs used with a principal or main verb. They are used to express permission, ability, obligation, possibility, probability, strong belief, and many others. The commonly used modals are can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. Now that you were able to review the important points of our lesson, let us proceed to our next activity. Don't forget the rules. R, F, E. R. Refrain from doing things that will distract you from this class. F. Focus on the lesson and on the lesson only. And lastly, letter E. Enjoy the lesson till the end. Now remember, R, F, refrain, focus, and enjoy! Now, are you ready? Let's start! Go to page 8 of your module and let us read the directions. Complete each sentence with the correct modal. Choose your answers from the choices inside the box and write them on a separate sheet of paper. Number 1. Everyone who enters the mall present an ID. Again, everyone who enters the mall present an ID. Write your answers. Number 2. You try the tasty binagol and moron from Dagami. Again, you try the tasty binagol and moron from Dagami. And the answer is number 3. Mano Palabyo be old, but his mind is brilliant. Again, Mano Palabyo be old, but his mind is brilliant. Write your answers in your paper. Number 4. You still make it if you hurry. Again, you still make it if you hurry. What is your answer? Number 5. The instruction says that students fall in line. Again, the instruction says that students fall in line. Finalize your answers and we will check. How many correct answers did you get? Don't worry, there are still plenty of activities for you to practice your skills in your module. Let us answer another activity. Open your modules on page 10 and let us read the directions first. Complete the paragraph below by filling in the blanks with the following modals: can, may, must, should, or will. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Are you ready? Let's go! You live without food and water for 1 day, but you never live without air. Again, you live without food and water for 1 day, but you never live without air. You avoid toxic, polluted, or contaminated air at all costs. Breathing foul, contaminated, or polluted air cause respiratory problems. Again, You avoid toxic, polluted, or contaminated air at all costs. Breathing foul, contaminated, or polluted air cause respiratory problems. You not like contaminated air because it smells bad. Therefore, you help to keep the air clean. Again, you not like contaminated air because it smells bad. Therefore, you help to keep the air clean. Let us check your answers. How many correct answers did you get? And now that our activity has just ended, I would like to congratulate you all for listening and joining this class. Were you able to learn the lessons today? Very good! For your assignment, you can answer your module on pages 10 and 12. And that concludes our lesson for today. It was really nice teaching you today and hoping that I'll see you soon on our next lesson. For questions and queries, please feel free to call or send a personal message to your teacher. And once again, this is your English teacher, Trisha Sison of Nabunturan Central Elementary School SPED Center, Nabunturan West District, saying, dito sa TV Eskwela, sa pag-aaral, sama-sama. Bye-bye!